It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Broncos and the Colts, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's Week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career, get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Truth be told, we might be talking about one of the most disrespected quarterbacks in the entire NFL. I mean, he's constantly talked about as if he's some fringe NFL starter, despite the fact, Mike, that he's been the focal point for a team that has completely turned things around since his arrival. Now, I don't know if we would classify him as this, like, elite super talent, but there's no denying this guy's a winner, and if he's under center, you got a great chance.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up to the 42. Once again, it's Achane. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Christian Harris there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Goff. Now a screen set up for Achane. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. And they are led by their veteran. It's Kirk Cousins.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense he's going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
That one caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Goff. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. Goff to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Well, that is a fitting end to this drive. Nothing works. He loses yardage on 3rd down. Here comes 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. Greg Dortch, deep to return. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Kirk Cousins heading back on the field, and he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Reek Woolen brings him down. Here's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. On 1st down, it's Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. Into the slide goes Goff. He's been around, knows what to do. He picked up the 1st down. On the handoff, this is Achane. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Christian Harris there on the stop. 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Achane. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Goff. That's taken in by Achane. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. A run out of the gun with Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A quick slant, caught by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run here. It's Ford. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. A run up the middle with Achan. He is in. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Denver. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Broncos move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's got his man, Peoples-Jones.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now as he's up to punt for Indianapolis. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Broncos offense and running back Devon Achan set to go to work once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Goff. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On the return, it's Dort. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Colts offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. On first down, Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. A touchdown pass there for Jordan Love. From there, we head east to Detroit to check on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Deontay Hardy, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Matthew Stafford, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. In the first half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Colts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Cousins now on 2nd down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Cousins out of the gun on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Cousins. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Cousins. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. A good spot here, second and a yard. Throwing is Cousins. This one finds Peoples-Jones. And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Kirk Cousins. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts get back in it. It is 21-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Goff to throw on first down. Now a screen set up for Achane. He's got room past the 35.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Now Achane. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll run with Achane. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. Here's Achane. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. The defense stringing him out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6.
17. Horrible. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. To the outside, catch made by Brown. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be from 53 yards out. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Achane. He's going to have a Broncos 1st down, and he'll get it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1. On the carry, here's Achane. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. They'll go play action with Goff. To the left side, it's caught by Brown.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself if he could just have made that one.
Oh, the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, kill!
To throw is Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And that last throw not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Achane. A dive, and he's in! Devon Achane. Touchdown, Broncos. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good, but see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Complete Ridley on the reception. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Throwing now, Cousins. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He'll look deep, left sideline.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Broncos offense and their running back. Get it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Achane. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. 3rd and long. They'll stay on the ground with Achane.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long.